Do not travel or invest in Africa in 2025 and 2026 until you watch this full video. We are Journey with Us, a digital nomad entrepreneurial family of seven, traveling, living, and investing in Southern Africa. We have lived in Tanzania and now we're investing in Southern Africa, okay? And in this video, we are going to help you manage your expectations because, child, when the folks be coming over here from the diaspora and they don't manage these 9 expectations and these 9 tips that we have, then it turns out to be a disaster, okay? Number one, it ain't the West in Africa. Africa is not the West. You're traveling here in Africa to live differently than you did in America. I'm not sure why people move from America to find little America, but you're not going to find it in Africa. You're not going to find it anywhere else in the world. You ideally should be traveling and moving to Africa and even investing in Africa because there's a certain level of disdain and discomfort that you have with the Western system. Now, when you move in this mindset and in this authority, then it's going to be easier for you to come over to learn a new culture, to understand new customs, and to learn how to be a real human. Because let's face it, y'all know we did a video a few weeks ago. The fact is that only 4% of humans actually live in America. The rest of the world, the 96% of humanity outside of America, can show you how to actually live as a human. In America, it's like a faux human reality. It's not even a real area. It's not even a real place, right? People live in their VR, they living on social media, they're living on GMO food. But when you come to Africa, you're going to get hit with raw, real, beautiful reality, okay?
When you come over here, it's not going to be no Amazon. It's not going to be no DoorDash in a way, but you have to really figure out how to move around when you come here to Africa. So, with that being said, you have to really slow down. You have to slow down, okay? Africa teaches you how to slow down. It's not going to be busy America where, you know, everything that you do is super fast. Everything that you do is just get it done right now, get it done in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No. When you come to Africa, you are going to realize that time moves slow. I know you guys heard of BPT, right? Black People's Time. That originated from Africa. It's a lot of things that originate from Africa. So you got to pay attention to how people move here when you come here to Africa, and that's just how humanity really live. Just like my wife said earlier, only 4% stays in America, but the rest of the 96% stays outside of America. So you have to be okay with it and just move how the Africans move. For example, if you go to a restaurant, it might take longer than 10 minutes. It might take longer than 30 minutes. But while you're there, you have to realize you have to live in a moment and enjoy your time and be grateful for the 30 minutes that you have just waiting on food. And definitely once you get the food, it's going to be fresh. So that's what comes with Africa, the freshness, the organic food that is here. So you have to be patient. It's really going to teach you patience.
Number three, manage this expectation. Do not travel or move to Africa looking for a job. They're far and few. You may be in the 1% of people, maybe you get a teaching job, a marketing operations job, a software engineering job. But even if you do that, understand the rate of pay is going to be much lower. And you cannot pass down a 9 to 5 to your children. This is all about legacy establishing. This is the mindset that we came in before we ever moved to Africa. We knew we wanted to leave our children a legacy that is outside of America. So, if you get a job in Africa, you may still have to deal with work politics, tribal politics. These are some of the things that actually happen here on the continent. So, you're just going to live a more peaceful existence. If you become an entrepreneur, which leads into our next point, number 4, before you even move here as an entrepreneur, make sure your business is profitable. Ma'am, sir, I'm going to say that again. Underline it, highlight it. Make sure your business is profitable. We did not step foot on that plane to become digital nomads, investing in real estate in Africa, investing in our online businesses and our creative consultancy firm before being profitable, because that's what's going to actually fund your lifestyle. Now, you could do this a few different ways. You can retain the housing that you have. If you own property, if you inherited property, you can Airbnb it and then run it from Africa, hire a project manager, and then make sure you're on the marketing. By the way, Like, if you're not following our new Instagram, journey in underscore real estate, like, what are you even doing in life? Because I mean, we're looking at luxury properties. We have this incredible engagement and partnership with Savvy Chicks in Real Estate to show Lux properties in Dubai, Ghana, all over Africa. Okay. And so if you're like, what are you doing if you're not subscribed and if you're not on Instagram following? So follow down below. You'll find the link in the description, as well as a free ebook on the 8 hidden ways to market international property in Africa. Okay. You need to have that passive income. And it's so serious because some of these digital nomad visas, these long stay investor visas, they either want to see your bank account, they want to see what kind of property you own, they want to verify that you're able to sustain yourself in Africa. So we don't just say these things in vain for fun. We say these things because this is how we've been approved for entrepreneur self-employed visas. This is how you get approved for your financing and your real estate projects. This is how you get approved to expand your businesses in new territories. And it's quite affordable, by the way. We were just looking earlier today online, and there are a few properties even in the area we are in southeastern Africa, that allow you to get an office space for $100-$200 a month. That's how affordable Africa is. Okay. I recently looked at something similar in Columbus, Ohio, and child, it was like you can rent out the space for $700 a month. I'm like, why would I do that? Let's just retain our wealth and invest more. So it's much better to invest out here in Africa. I know even in Tanzania, you can find the same types of storefronts. Even if you're in Kenya, wherever you are, look at the market, look at the real estate market, see what kind of properties that you can invest in, what kind of commercial opportunities are available for you, so you can make a strategic, wise move. Okay.
Yes, guys, you have to move wisely in these last days. Our next point, number 5. Stop spending, stop going out, stop doing everything that you cannot afford. So, really, when you come here to Africa and you meet other diaspora, just go home and cook some food. Don't go to a restaurant. Don't go to a movie theater because you don't have to. I know we're so used to, hey, let's go out to the mall, let's do this, let's go spend money. No, you do not have to spend money all the time. That's what we learned. I know first coming here to Africa, we used to meet everybody at restaurants. So that's at least, 2 meals. I'd say that's at least 5 meals, especially if we take our family. So you have to be wise. You do not want to spend all your money in the first 6 months. You really have to have some self control and some discipline with your spending, some discipline with your emotions. So you really cannot come over here and try to spend all your money in the first 6 months in the first year. You have to be strategic and know your why and know why that you are coming here to Africa. A lot of people come here because it's a trend. Do not follow the trend. Make sure the Most High is calling you. Make sure that you're doing this for a reason. Make sure you're doing this to leave a legacy for the next generation. So, yes, so know your why. Are you coming here to leave a legacy? Are you coming here to just play with your legacy? Because you really have to think about, what is the next generation going to inherit? Like my wife said earlier, you cannot pass down your 9 to 5. You cannot pass down your remote job. So for our advice is to start your business before you come. Make sure it's profitable. Make sure that you are leaving an inheritance for your children's children, right? So that's what we firmly believe. Make sure you're coming here to, live a better life. Live a slower life, live a healthier life, live just just live more affordable. Your cost of living will drop at least 60%. So you have to know your why and why you're coming here to really be sustainable and stay here long term.
Number 7, don't let folks tell you how to live, especially folks that have never traveled. Okay. Don't let these folks tell you how to live. If somebody has not visited South Africa, Namibia, Seychelles, Cape Verde, Tanzania, Kenya, Ethiopia, lived in these countries, do not let these people tell you how to live, because you'll have a lot of chitter chatter from folks that have not accomplished much in their life. They may be envious. They may feel like, oh my gosh, why can't I do this? Well, you can do this, but you're choosing fear and distraction, right? So don't let these people tell you, oh my gosh, it's too built up in South Africa. Why would I want to go there? It's like another America. Child, guess what? Them Zulu people, the culture they have there is rich, and they fought off the British for a long time. So it's probably something that you could learn from the people if you would stop with the complaints and the mockery towards African countries. Don't come here and don't listen to people who mock African countries. These are the origins of civilization. Have some respect. Okay? Don't let people that don't have a blatant respect for other people deter you on your journey. Okay? Number 8, you are a pilgrim on earth. What you've been taught about school, about work, about housing is an American construct. People live differently on this planet Earth, especially in Africa. They live differently than you, and you should too. You can learn from them. So our expectation coming over here was that we would learn from the locals. We would get a glimpse of how they're living. We would understand how they maneuver. We would understand their body mechanics, start to understand the language, the culture, just to have more empathy towards other fellow human beings. If you are coming with a different mindset that is filled with perversion towards other people or filled with malice and violence, then you're not going to have an easy time and you're probably going to end up back in America. So manage that expectation. Come assuming nothing, come wanting nothing in return. Don't have a chip on your shoulder. Just say, hey, I'm a pilgrim on earth. I'm just here to learn and to be grateful for the blessing that the Most High has given me in being able to come out of America.
So yes, number 9, as you guys see, we wanted a different lifestyle. We wanted an alternative lifestyle outside of the rat race that America portrays, that America teaches you and molds you to be like. So, and we just wanted freedom. We wanted just freedom and use our time wisely so our children can just hug us and love us, and we can do the same with our children. So, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys enjoyed the information that we provided for you, make sure you like the video. Make sure you leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel and just binge watch our videos because we do give you a lot of information over these past 4 or 5 years that we've been here on YouTube. So check our videos out, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Shalom.